Kemerovo State Medical University is a leading center of modern medical science. It is one of the largest higher medical educational institutions in Russia. In 2020, Kemerovo State Medical University turned 65 years old. The university is the main forge of medical personnel, not only for Kuzbas, but also for other regions of Russia. It has unique scientific schools and is fully equipped with high-tech educational and research equipment. More than 95% of Kuzbas doctors are graduates of our alma mater. Currently, 3,800 students are studying at the university. Kemerovo Medical University implements more than 60 educational programs at bachelor's and specialist levels, as well as training of highly qualified medical personnel in residency and scientific and pedagogical personnel in postgraduate studies to provide health care in Kuzbas. The growing need for medical personnel and the high quality of education provided Kemerovo students with a 100% guarantee of future employment. The university is a major scientific center of Kuzbas. The main tasks of the university's scientific activity are conducting research on topical issues of medicine and healthcare, training scientific personnel, forming scientific fields and schools. The scientific achievements of the university staff are recognized at the national and international level. Every year, over 100 innovative medical technologies developed and mastered by our specialists become the property of domestic medicine and get introduced into medical organizations at the municipal and regional levels. In 2020, the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic began, and Kemerovo Medical University supported the practical health care of Kuzbas, which found itself in an extremely difficult situation. We are proud of our students and teachers who showed their best qualities and went to medical institutions to help doctors in difficult conditions. Staff enhancement of healthcare institutions began immediately after the appearance of the first COVID-19 patients in the region. Dozens of medical university students were involved in round-the-clock duty on the hotline for a new coronavirus infection. In order to reduce the burden on staff, undergraduates were sent to hospitals in the region as medical assistants to provide primary and emergency care to patients. The first volunteers started working in March 2020. 35 student volunteers were involved in ensuring the operation of a single hotline for coronavirus infection in the Kemerovo Regional Center for Disaster Medicine. Also, volunteers from the medical university helped deliver food and medicines to the elderly, worked in a call center as part of the all-Russian campaign We Are Together. In May, the undergraduates began their practice and 200 students went to work in Kuzbas hospitals. Students of Kemerovo State Medical University have been helping to reduce the enormous burden on doctors associated with the increase in morbidity. About 1,200 students were sent to unscheduled practice in medical institutions of Kuzbas. More than 40 of them helped doctors in covidariums. Medical university students worked in regional healthcare institutions. About 500 students worked in medical and preventive institutions, at emergency medical stations, and at vaccination centers. Patients, medical personnel, doctors, nurses, administration thanked the students for the fact that despite all the fears and risks, they helped to save people's health and lives. Their gratitude was also addressed to parents and university teachers for their upbringing such responsible children. Our students have proved their dedication to the profession in the difficult conditions of the pandemic. Now they continue to study and serve the noble traditions of medicine. And let the students of Kemerovo State Medical University choose for themselves a difficult life path, but the best profession in the world is the profession of a doctor.